up, guys? Just coming in for dinner break. Just taking my boots off. Oh, boots off right there. There we go. I'm just starting my my second phase of summer cutting today, so I'm going to be eating on lower calories, and I'm really just going to be in this video. I wanted to show you what exactly what kind of foods I eat when I'm cutting to keep me satisfied. So that's really what this video is about. I'll show you lunch in a little bit. Here we go. I was planning on having some potatoes, but we're kind of running on low inventory right now. So I'm gonna have some eggs, and then I'm gonna have, this is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna have celery mixed with like I scoop up this like chopped up ham with usually like buffalo sauce or barbecue sauce even maybe. I actually learned this from my aunt. I saw her doing it one day. I was like, sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna make those. I would normally have potatoes, like I said, or no, I didn't say that. I would normally have potatoes, but that'll be for another time. So guys, in this cut that I'm gonna be doing, it lasts about, I'm gonna go for about 2 months or until I get to 160 pounds, which should be the leanest I have ever been. So I'm really excited for that. That's really motivating me this time. I'm gonna be eating about 2,100 calories per day, every day of the week except one where I bump them up 600 calories, and that's to kind of keep me going, give me a little break from the cutting. So that's very important. These first meals, I really like to go high protein, higher fat, keep it lower on the carbs because I like to save those for later because those are like my favorite. Any type of carb, normally like fruit, but so I guess here we go. This is the ham I'll be mixing with celery and barbecue sauce. I think I'm gonna do, and then I got my eggs in the bowl over here. Just gonna whip those up and throw them in the microwave, and that'll be it. Over the years, I've sort of played with like the meal size and the calorie size that I like to eat at different times of the day. So at lunch, I've found for me, it helps me to stay more full if I eat a lower calorie meal compared to like my total intake. So for me at 2,100 calories, that would mean about 600 to 800 calories total for lunch. And that just keeps me kind of light on my feet, I guess, a little bit. And also it gives me something to look forward to at night because I love to eat big meals. So that really motivates me, keeps me going, I guess. Not that it's too hard, but that's just one little tip I've found over the years. On the job you work at in the summer, or if you work at a job in the summer, going home for lunch isn't always an option. Like for me, I kind of have that luxury for working on my uncle's farm. So even something like this with this celery and this ham, you can just mix it up with something beforehand and just easily take it with you in a cooler. The eggs, I don't know how great they'd be cold. I like cold eggs personally, but I'm kind of crazy. So if you have access to a microwave, boom, there you go. It's really not as hard as people think to cut weight. So my eggs still cooking in the microwave. That's another thing that I wish I would have known a long time ago, was how to make eggs in the microwave. I spent so much time cleaning up stuff and cleaning up pans because I either got eggs stuck to the pan or just using them in general. So the way I do eggs in the microwave is you just get a plain ceramic bowl or something like that. For the amount of eggs, it differs how long you got to cook them. But for 4 eggs, you just crack the eggs, put them in the bowl. I usually like stab the yolks, all of them, and that helps them to mix up easier. So you stab the yolks, mix it up, mix it till it's all kind of consistent. Then you put it in your microwave, put a paper towel over it. This helps to cook it faster in less time. And then depending on your microwave, it could be different. But for mine, I go 50 seconds, take the paper towel off, stir it with a fork, kind of cut up the pieces that have formed. Then do it again, 50 seconds, paper towel over the top, take that out, stir it up, cut it up, the eggs, and then put it back in with the paper towel on for 15 more seconds. And that is like the golden amount of time that I have found to put them in there for. This way they come out and they're amazing. They're not overcooked, but they're cooked enough. So mine are actually just getting done here, so I'm gonna eat those because I want to. What you'll end up with, there might be a little stuck to the side of the bowl, but that's just life. So you can just soak that in water and throw it in the sink over there. Then it'll come out easier. Honestly, look at how beautiful these are. Look how yellow those are. A little salt and pepper, and that'll be perfect. Crucial step to losing fat and cutting weight is a food scale. All right, this is my sister's food scale, but that's not important. This one is mine. I got it from Walmart. It was like 10 bucks. It'll literally change your life, make your life so much easier. That way you don't have to guess the amount of foods you're eating, and honestly, you don't have to waste as much time. I mean, you do use more time, but you don't waste time by, say, you ate too much because you guessed on the amount of food. So you ate more calories than you thought, and you didn't end up burning fat that day. So this little guy is going to solve your problem of that. And also, I'm gonna have sriracha with the ham, actually, because I love spicy stuff. And yeah, also, there's another tip. Spicy foods when you're trying to lose fat, I don't know why. It must be because they make you drink more water, but I think that they fill you up a lot more. And I think it just, I don't know, they're more satisfied with them. So I eat a lot of spicy foods. So you could try that out. If you can't handle spicy foods, I feel sorry for you. You're gonna have to work your way up. Start with the buffalo sauce, man. All right, so to weigh something with your food scale, you just get it turned on. Mine, I just press it down to turn it on. Then you put your bowl on, normally, most of them. Then you hit your 0 button. It'll cancel out. And then you can just take it off. You don't have to take it off, but I like to. And then you open your ham up. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. All right, you know what? We'll just use the celery as an example. So you put your food in your bowl, put your food back on the scale. There you go, 26 grams of celery. Then you go and track that. So with the ham all measured out, I'm just mixing up the sriracha sauce right now with that. This came out to about 400 calories on MyFitnessPal. And that's pretty low. So I think I'm gonna be able to squeeze in an ice cream bar or so. That'll be about 160 calories. But also, please don't waste your time tracking vegetables, especially when you're cutting. I think I've read that actually celery, when you eat it, you're actually gonna be burning more calories digesting this puppy than you're actually gonna get from eating it. So don't worry about that. You'll make your life a lot simpler by just eating it. Don't worry about the calories. Right there is the super low calorie version of this puppy. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. Let's dig in. When you're just starting out on your weight loss journey, cooking your own food and kind of being accountable for yourself can be really scary and overwhelming, not gonna lie. It was for me in the beginning. So try to stick to the simple stuff. I'll put some stuff on this channel that'll kind of give you ideas, but don't overcomplicate it. Stick to the basics. As for like seasoning your food, use dry rubs. Good old salt and pepper is one of my staples. I also like garlic salt. I don't know, sriracha sauce, Tabasco sauce, stuff like that. Keep it consistent, keep it basic, something you can stick to. It ain't much, but it's honest food. It ain't much, but it's real food. Oh, spicy food's getting to me now. I added a little too much sriracha, but I have to say something. When you're cutting, since you're not eating as many calories, you can't eat as many different types of foods usually. So getting your vitamins and minerals are incredibly important, at least to me. They should be to you too. But you want to mainly consist your foods of cleaner foods, such as vegetables, fruits, meats, eggs, stuff along those lines, potatoes, because those foods are gonna be the ones that fill you up the most, give you the most food really, for bang for your buck is what you could say. And so you're gonna have a lot of calories left in the day later. So then you can eat the foods that you want, like the sweets. I don't know. I like to eat ice cream a lot. So eating clean earlier in the day kind of saves up your calories for later in the day, so you can have more of the foods you want then. I forgot to say this, but you guys are probably wondering where breakfast was. But there's the thing, I don't eat breakfast, which I will gladly explain in another video. But right now we're just gonna focus on the foods I eat and the strategies I use in this video. like I said, I will explain that in a different video. It's very important to this channel, very important to you, because it's going to be vital for your success. Here I am saying that I love spicy food, and yet my nose is running. So maybe I just can't, maybe I can just walk the walk, but I can't. I just cannot talk today. Maybe I can talk the talk, but I can't walk the walk. There we go. I don't know. These eggs are freaking bomb as usual. I just put good old salt and pepper on it. And yeah. Guys, all in all for that lunch, that's a little over 600 calories with this ice cream bar. So I'm gonna have that. Like I said, all in all, that's 600 calories for 4 eggs, a ton of celery, sriracha sauce, and that ham. I added a little bit more, so I did. There was more than what you saw in the video. So I'm gonna have this ice cream bar. This is like 160 calories, but that was a higher protein, higher fat lunch with a little bit of carbs in there. And then later in the day, we will have 1,400 calories left to use on mostly carbs, mostly protein, and a little bit of fat. So stay later in the day, I'll be eating mostly carbs, I guess a lot of carbs, and then proteins and fats is what I should say. So 1,400 calories of that will be coming right now. I said I was gonna see you with the food next, but this feels so good on my freaking scorching lips right now from that sauce. Oh yeah. Feels good. In the video, if you've liked it so far, could I please ask of you to just take 2 seconds to move your mouse a little ways down and press that subscribe button. That helps me out so much, and that really shows me that you guys like these videos, that you enjoy me making them, that you enjoy me putting the time into them, because ultimately it does take a lot out of my time, but I do love making them for you. So even if you don't subscribe, some other people will, and I'll still keep making these videos. So thank you if you did that. If not, maybe you will in the future. Maybe I'll convince you. All right, guys, so I am just getting off work. I don't think I told you already, but even if I did, I work at my uncle's farm, and so today we did a lot of cattle sorting, and I scooped some bunks, some feed bunks, and that's about it. So heading home now, gonna eat some supper. It's about 8:30, so a little late. Bedtime's 9 o'clock, 9:30. Since we gotta get up at 4:30, do some important business for Steg Nutrition. So that's that. Catch you guys on the inside. Guys, so while I'm waiting for my potatoes back there, we got this little salad that, another thing I don't count for calories, and I actually put buffalo sauce on there, so call me crazy, but don't knock it till you try it. So we also got some chicken coming up. It's already done, but kind of gotta wait till my potatoes are done for that too, and then some asparagus, which I also won't count. So you can really tell that I don't F with vegetables at all in the calorie tracker. Also, this is the first time I've ever recorded with my sister around, so that felt kind of weird, not gonna lie. But no, I don't really care, so I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of her. Now we got the big old bowl of asparagus. So pro tip, if you want to make your cutting life easy, you got to really learn to love vegetables no matter what. So pick a few you like. My favorite is probably broccoli. Broccoli and mushrooms, those are the best by far. So it makes life a lot easier. You'll stay a lot fuller most of the time. So yeah, there's a little tip of the day. Guys, so this is my creation right here. Just tore some chicken meat off this stuff right here. That was my mess that I made. So there's like 100 grams of breasts and like about 100 grams of thighs. So I kind of just split it up, and then I also put like 1.5 tablespoons of butter on there. So this is gonna be tasting really nice because there's plenty of fat in there. And then I got about 600 calories left for probably a couple pieces of fruit and then dessert, I think. Now it looks like I needed a little more protein than I thought I needed, so I made this little shake here with this protein right here. It's 225 calories for 2 scoops, which is 20 grams of protein and like 31 grams of carbs. So it's not a very like isolated source, but it tastes really good. And then I added 1 scoop of collagen, so that's another 10 grams of protein for like 35 calories. So we're sitting pretty good. I'll have like 400, 350 calories left over for something sweet. So looking forward to that, but for now, we'll drink this. I normally don't drink protein shakes. I don't think they're necessary. Some fitness experts will try to tell you that they are, but they really aren't. Real food is just as effective most of the time. Real food is just as effective, and I really only drink them if I'm in a hurry and I need that protein, or like I want to go to sleep and I don't want to make any more food. So I'll just do this because I'm lazy. So those are really the only instances I do make them, but this one is actually really good. So I don't mind having that as like a dessert. So I just got a sexy man on the front. Now normally I would make something flashy with fruit to hit my carbs, but I'm feeling lazy tonight. It's kind of getting late for me already, even though it's only 9 o'clock. So we got this big old stack of grapes, then we got some more down here, and that's gonna be about 300 for these grapes. And then I'm gonna make some bone broth to hit the last bit of my fats and proteins that I need. And because bone broth is like great for relaxing at night, it really puts your body in like almost like a slightly drowsy state, but helps you sleep really good. So, and it tastes great, so that's what I'm gonna do. Guys, so here's the bone broth that I'm about to make, right here. I normally, not normally, but I used to spend time heating water up in a kettle, and recently I just started using the old Keurig and just taking the pods out and using the hot water from that, and it's way faster. So I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. If somebody like you've probably already been doing this, but I'm not always as technologically advanced as most of you. But oh shoot, I don't want that much water. Whatever, there'll be a little watered down. The bone broth that I use is Jarrow Formulas. They're a really good brand, really reliable, but this is probably one of the better ones that I've had. So if you want to get this exact one, I'll put the link down below. It'll take you to Amazon. It is an affiliate link, so that means that I get a portion of the sale that if you buy something from them. That doesn't mean it costs any more to you. It just means like I get a kickback a little bit. So just thought I'd be open about that. Yeah. Otherwise, I think this is about the end of the video. So thank you for watching. If you're still watching through, this has been a full day of eating for me. Today I ate 2,100 calories, like I said, which I will be eating throughout this whole cut mainly. So with all that said, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll have a question of the day down below. Answer that. Quickly, I just wanted to say that there is still time to enter in the giveaway at this time that I publish the video. I will choose a winner on Friday. I think it's the 16th. Nope, not the 16th. It'd be Friday the 21st. So if you're watching this on Thursday in the morning, you still have time. Go check out my Instagram. The username is stag_nutrition, or you can find it on my channel banner up on my channel. So go check that out. My most recent post with the shirt on it, you can go and see the guidelines to enter. It's really easy, really simple. You can actually get one done by subscribing to the channel right now while you're on it. So that's what you need to do. Go check the guidelines on the Instagram post. And another one is also follow the Instagram, so you can knock 2 out of there right there. So go enter. This is probably the last chance you'll have to enter before Friday. So the point in the video where I say Stag from Stag Nutrition signing off.